baddest motherfucker ever. Damn. J1.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Boston Red Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Jake Bennett.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Digging in for Oakland, Lawrence Butler.
The right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The 1-0. Swings through that.
1-1.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. There's the strike at the knees. Hard hit to third. Sends it across to first. One up, one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Miguel Andujar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bennett, a 6'6" southpaw, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Drifts towards it. Two down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Brent.
Two out,
Rooker.
space is empty. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Next one misses, and that's ball two. Here comes a pitch. That's
the
off the
ball.
mark. And the count is 3-1.
First
3-1.
pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it, and that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at Fenway, Red Sox coming up to hit against Luis Severino. This guy has stuff. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Out there to center. And there's one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get guys around to score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Severino kick steals. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Chopped left side. Wilson over to first, and Contreras is retired. Out number 3. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back here in Boston, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. Bennett back to work. And that one fouled off. The lefty fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
This is J.J. Bleday. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. One down, base is empty. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Good eye in that
2 balls,
spot.
1 strike.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Zach Geloff, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Popped up. Monasterio drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now batting Jarren Duran.
The left fielder.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Here's Jahmai Jones.
Jones.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Batting
2 down.
The right fielder, Eli White.
So digging in, Eli White. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So 2 down. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And that one hammered. And it's off the Green Monster. To third. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Now the tag at third. And they got him. Long throw is there. That ends the inning. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Gio Urshela. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground right side. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 21.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jacob Wilson. through there for a strike. Strike two. And ball one.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Back in Boston as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in is the speedy number 65. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's the second baseman. And a ground ball to first. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, center fielder.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Line to left. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Andrew.
And next for the Red Sox, Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 1 so far.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in there at the knees. Line, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. That one catches the zone. 1-1. Bases loaded, 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
To the plate, and he's out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. No score. As we go to the top of the 4th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. And now the lefty. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Out to short. Monasterio on the run. Throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Miguel Andujar. He popped out his first time. That one almost got him. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2. Count.
On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Flied to right his first time. That's down and in. Two down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Fenway,
Leading
John
off
Sciambi and
for
Chris
the
Singleton
Red
with
Sox.
you. And leading
The
off the
left
bottom of the
fielder,
4th, Jaron Duran. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And one going to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter,
Jahmai Jones up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1 out, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Connor Wong doubled in his first AB. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that gets down into the gap. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Waste no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's the third baseman. fought off foul.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That to right. And it stays fair. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Now a chance for number 20.
All right.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
2 on, 2 outs. And a base hit knocks in a run. And that's a 2-out double. 2 men on second now, and this is going to end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the back here in Boston. New inning getting started. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1. Fouled off down the right side.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And he deals to the right side, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 away here in the 5th.
The center fielder, number 33, J.J.
At the plate, J.J. Bleday went down on strikes his first time through. Ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Takes it himself, and he can't get there in time.
They're going to tag it with the error right there. That's the right ruling, so still no hits for the offense, but maybe this free base runner gives him something to get up for. It also forces him to work out of the stretch now on the mound, so we'll see how it affects him.
Zach Geloff getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The A's hitless so far in the game. Fouled off. He was late. Geloff tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Leaves a defender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Gio Urshela to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. The Athletics down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. The next pitch misses. Ball 1. And a strike in there. At the belt and fires. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, And that is the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Red Sox 2 and the A's nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the
off
inning.
for the
Now
Red
here
Sox,
is Cedane
the
Rafaela.
Today,
The right-hander back to work. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Monasterio at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And here is Wilson Contreras. Foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped. Back there. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jarren Duran. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
That's a foul ball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Butler on the move towards foul ground. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So man aboard. Jahmai Jones will hit next. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one hit to right. Butler snags it, and that will end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Fenway. Now here is Tyler Soderstrom.
21. Tyler Soderstrom.
The pitch. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Now 1-1. The pitch. On the ground to third. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. So up next,
The bat,
Jacob
number
Wilson.
5, shortstop.
Leadoff man on. It's
Jacob
time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Fastball for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Gonna count 1-2. Soderstrom aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
0-1.
And a pitch. Ball one there.
1-1.
The A's trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. To the right side, Contreras steps on first for the out. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's.
Miguel Andujar.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back down for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hogan Harris.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Eli White. And a pitch.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Ripped on a line to center. Snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now the third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. What about him playing
No balls,
another
2
position
strikes.
on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where...
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Red Sox go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Top of inning number 7, and now it's going to be Brent Rooker.
Rooker.
The wind and the pitch. Flips the corner, and that's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
1-2 for count.
The pitch. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
Next to hit, Shea Langoliers. Comebacker to the mound. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here. Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This to third. Gets it to first. Oakland goes quietly. And 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, number 20. Harris back to work. Harris, a 6'3" lefty, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. That clips the corner. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Harris makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
The center fielder, number 3. Today, Rafaela.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
chopped out in front of the plate. Tosses to
He's up.
first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Monasterio up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Headed down the line. Butler snags it on the run. Ready to begin the
Leading off
8th.
for Oakland.
Digging in for Oakland,
second baseman,
Zach Geloff.
Zach
And this lineup is
Geloff.
still hitless as we begin the 8th. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Outside low. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the right. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
One gone, runner at first. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Righty reliever out of the pen, Justin
Number
Slater.
63, Justin Slater.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Righty delivers. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. And foul ball. And the 0-2. Inside, almost got him. The Red Sox leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Runs up to 96 to record the punch-out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Wilson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Goes down looking. 1 left for Oakland. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
Harris back to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Butler tracks it down for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jarren Duran now at the plate. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Andujar hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Jahmai Jones. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead at 3-0. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Young calls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Miguel Andujar. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And now the lefty Got him swinging.
Well, I've always said it's tough. A elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Rooker
No, that
at the
missed.
plate
That's the ball.
now. That's ball one. The A's trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. And another ball.
He doubled up on the off speed
2-0.
there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
2 outs. On the ground to the
Foul
left.
ball.
And it goes just foul. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. This could end it. Right through there, got him. And that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Athletics, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 3 runners on base. Here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
The baddest motherfucker ever. Goddamn. J1.